Hi, Lisa with greenhookstudio here with another crochet tutorial for you today. Today's project is a quick little hat. I've done a Taylor Swift 22 hat. I've done a cowboy hat. This hat is great for your spring break or summer vacation. Mickey Mouse ears. You can make a quick little Mickey ears hat for your amigurumi doll or animal with this quick little tutorial. It'll only take a few minutes. So get some worsted weight yarn in black and a size D or 3.25 millimeter crochet hook and join me. Here are all my materials. I am ready to go. Because black yarn is very hard to see the stitches on a video or sometimes in person depending on your lighting, I'm going to be demonstrating using pink for Minnie Mouse today. To get started, I am going to make the ears. I am going to make 2 of these. Of course, we're going to do a magic ring with 12 double crochets in it. So I'm going to chain 2 to get up to the top, and that's actually going to count as my first double crochet. So I'm going to do 11 more double crochet into this loop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Going to tighten my ring. Then I'm going to join with a slip stitch at the beginning. Do 1 chain and then leave a tail to fasten it off. So there is ear number 1. Let's make another. Now you have 2 ears. Next, we make the hat itself. Again, we're going to start with magic ring, and this time we are using single crochets. So we are going to start with our magic ring. And then I am going to single crochet 6 into the magic ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then tighten. And we will continue working in the round. For this next row, we will be doing 2 single crochets in each of these, or increasing all around, so we will finish with 12 stitches. So increasing, that means 2 stitches in each one from this round before. We'll just go right into here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So there we've increased all around. We went from 6 stitches to 12 stitches. Next, we are going to increase in every other stitch around. So you'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way around. If you'd like to help yourself keep track, you can place a stitch marker here so you can just alternate going regular, increase, all the way around, or you can just count with me. 1, increase here, 2 and 3, 4, increase here, 5, 6, 7, increase here, 8, 9, 10, increase here, 11, 12, 13, increase, 14 and 15, 16, increase here, 17 and 18. Okay, there you go. That's round 3. We're going to do 2 more increase rounds. This next one is going to finish with 24 stitches. We are going to do single, single, increase, single, single, increase, all the way around. Place your stitch marker here if you'd like to help you get around. Otherwise, I'm going to go right on ahead and do my counting. 1, 2, increase here, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we increase here for 7 and 8. Go 9, 10. Increase here for 11 and 12, halfway around. 13, 14, increase here, 15 and 16, 17, 18, increase here, 19 and 20. Last set, 21, 22, and then increase here, 23 and 24. Now we have one more round of increases. We are going to go 1, 2, 3, increase, 1, 2, 3, increase, all the way around. So you'll notice if you're counting that all your increases are in the multiples of 5, and we are going to end with 30 stitches. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, here we go, increase, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, increase here for 9 and 10, 11, 12, 13, now we increase, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, increase here, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, increase here, 24, 25, now we just have 5 more stitches in this round, 26, 27, 28, and then increase here, 29, and 30. And now is when I'm going to grab my stitch marker because from here on out, you don't need to do any more increases or any more decreases. We are going to do 3 rows of single crochet. It's that simple. So once you've got your stitch marker in place, you crochet until you've got 3 more rounds of single crochets, and then we will finish this together. Okay, I now have my 3 rows of single crochet. I am going to finish this off in a way that is going to make it smooth. It's one of my favorite tricks for making a smooth edge. Depending on what kind of piece I'm making, sometimes I will just slip to the next stitch. But because I want this to have a smooth edge, here. It's kind of hard to see this one. That's why I'm doing it in pink. It has a smooth edge. You can't see a knot. And I do this on pieces that are not being sewn to something else because I want them to have just a clean, nice edge. So what I like to do, you can do this with your needle. I like to be lazy and just use my hook and not worry about threading a needle. Is I am going to skip this next stitch and go through the second one from where I finished. And I'm going to pull the yarn tail all the way through. Now I am going to go up through this last full stitch to pull this through that stitch. And then you can kind of pull that tight. It's basically a way of creating a slip stitch here and a nice smooth edge. So there we go. Now I just have to weave in all my ends. Not too many on this. So I will weave this one in gently because I don't want to tug on this fake stitch too much. I'm going to flip it inside out just to make it a little easier to see what I'm doing. And when I am weaving ends in, I like to go multiple directions. So first I'm going to go down to secure it away from the edge. And then I'm going to go over, just weaving between the stitches. And not pulling too tight because I don't want to disturb the stitches. And I'll go back through one more time, weaving in between. Just pull it snug. Okay, cut that off. Now I will weave in this tail from the beginning. You can cut this tail, but I find that it ensures that the magic ring doesn't ever loosen on you by getting this tucked in here. Okay. We can turn that right side out again. So here's our little cap. Now I need to fix the ears. First things first, I'm going to extra tighten, because I don't want a gap in the middle, that magic ring here. Then I am going to weave in the ends. Now all that's left is to sew the ears to the cap. You can use pins or stitch markers to hold them in place if you like. I like to live dangerously and just go for it. Holding your cap, get your ear with your needle threaded ready to go, and find that perfect placement. I think about 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches down is a great spot to go in first. And then I'm going to come back up through 1 stitch down to go into this next stitch from the ear. And then I'm going to go back down next to where I came out. Just helps secure that in place. And then I'm going to go back up through 1 more row down from where I was before. And stitch through this next loop here, this stitch on your ear. And then back down next to where you came out here. And then that is enough to hold your ears in place. So make sure that it's snug and then tie a couple knots with it on the inside. Then weave in your end just to keep things tidy and secure. The first ear is a little bit easier than the second because you just place that where you want. Second ear, you gotta match. Doesn't have to be hard. Just take your time. Use pins if you want to. Okay, so I started this one 1, 2, 3 down this, so 1, 2, 3, 4th row. I'm sewn into that there. So 1, 2, 3, this is the 4th row. So I'm going to go directly across from it, 1, 2, and down in there. And now we're going to repeat what we did on the other side, where we went down a row. And then we stitched through, let's see, went through here. And back down. Then I'm going to go back up the next row in this next stitch. And back down into the cap. Those look pretty even to me, so I will flip it, tie it in a couple knots. And then weave this one in. And now it is ready to go. Now that you have finished ears, you're ready to put them on your doll. One other option, if you would like to make them Minnie Mouse ears, you can make a bow to add on. And I have another video that I will link in the description for you to see how to make and attach bows. Rather, it is on your doll's head directly or onto a hat like Mickey ears to make them Minnie ears. So when you have your finished ears, you can place them on whatever creation you like. I put mine on my ghost for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Or if you have a doll you would like to put it on, they fit quite nicely on any amigurumi with a size 30 stitch head. You can sew them on if you like. I just like to have the hats removable. If you would like to upsize it, you can use slightly thicker yarn or a bigger hook, or take the pattern out to more of an increase that fits the size of your creation's head, and then do more rounds on the ears. If you have questions, please send them to me. I would love to help you with your ears. Thank you so much for joining me for this tutorial. If you liked this one, please check out the rest of the videos on my channel for more tips, tricks, tutorials, and full patterns, as well as a couple more hats. And I would love to see your finished hats and your finished projects with them. Bonus points if they're in the parks. Please tag me on the socials at greenhookstudio. If you would like other full patterns, you can check out my website, greenhookstudio.com. And thank you again for watching. See you real soon.